see me because I've got my head torch on. But we're out. Came out at 4:45 and we've started. We're on our way. It's dark. We're on the country lanes into the forest. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a little while settling into being out here in the dark on your own at 3 in the morning with things moving around the forest, little beady eyes looking back at you. But finding my rhythm, and yeah, it's so peaceful out here. No one. Sun up in about really like an hour or so, an hour and a quarter. So it should be a good time to see the sunrise. So 2 hours and 7 minutes in and the sun is up. Just got a beautiful sunrise, done just short of 10 miles. It was well worth getting up early to come out and see this so far. Happy days, let's crack on. So 3.5 hours in, coming up to 18 miles now, and I've just made it sort of one loop and I'm back to this place. Let's just flip it around. That's one of my favourite pubs, the New Forest Inn. That's my local. So I'm very close to home. I came down here this morning when it was dark, and I'm going to go back out and do another 45 around here and try and wind up back at home for about the 4-hour mark or something. Say hello to the family quickly before going back out. I'm going to use it as an aid station, but I've been lost a couple of times, but the wonderful thing about that is it doesn't matter actually. I'm really enjoying it when I get lost, and then there's something really special about being out and having no idea where you are and not really caring. It's just total freedom. It's really, really liberating feeling. But anyway, I better stop talking and get back at it. So I've come up to 4.5 hours in, just ticked over 22.5 miles basically. So we're looking at basically a 5-hour marathon, but yeah, marathon halfway, 5 hours left to run. I'm still moving sort of freely, and that's the main thing. I just wanted to move at a very steady pace, enjoy the scenery and just be out here for 10 hours to see what I got. I'm now going to spin it back and start heading for base camp, basically for home, which will hopefully the marathon will be done by the time I hit home, and I'm going to take maybe 10 minutes there just to switch up some stuff in the bag, maybe drop off a few layers and just have a little reprieve. So 5 hours and I'm coming back to home. Really glad I've made a little stop off. Feels nice to be having this, you know, when you're doing this sort of solo in lieu of aid stations and the other little peps you get. This feels like a nice little halfway point to come in and gather before I go back out again. Woo! 7 hours, 8 minutes in, 35 miles. I am slowing for sure. We're just coming up to 40 miles, and I'm not going to lie, it's biting now. Really, it's quite hot. The sun has come out fully, and it's beautiful. But yeah, the legs are starting to grumble quite a lot. But yeah, last hour, when it gets to this point, you just got to dig in, keep cracking on. We're in the last, got half a mile to go to clock 45. I don't know if it's actually half a mile back to my house from here, so I might be doing a few little circles around the garden. Went to bed at 10, half 10, up at 2:30, out the door by half 3, 9 hours on the trails. Busted up now. So that's it, I'm home. 45 miles done and not feeling too shabby actually. Happy that's over. With no training, to get out there and just do 45 in just over 9 hours is pretty pleased with that. So yeah, little impromptu trip into the forest for an ultra. What a place to run. If you have not been to the New Forest to run, come to the New Forest and run. On a day like today, it's the most special place I think I've ever run.